get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I
How's it going?
How you doing? Can you
What's it
see?
up?
Can you see the chat?
I cannot see chat. Let me press the chat button. Comments. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Look on the screen. Can you see them when I do this?
Yeah, I see Jimmy.
Okay. You like that better? Is it better that way?
This is kind of the only way I could do it with my phone.
Well, I'll help you out. Okay.
All right.
Do you want to go
I'll
by
chat for
Lyfe?
you.
Do you want to go by Lyfe, Incel?
I could go by Life, or some people call me Santa or Muhammad. It's all good.
Well, I'm excited to do this interview with you. I find you very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of questions. You can answer whatever you want, whatever you don't want, because the people have questions.
All right.
Okay, I want to say hi to everybody that's here. VP's here, Precious Illusions here, Miss Barbara's here, Katrina's here, Jimmy's here, Nancy's here. Let's see who else. Bobby's here. Hi everybody. So we're going to get going with this. Exciting. Hey Michael, how you doing? So are you from Arizona?
No, I'm from Cincinnati.
What brought you to Arizona?
Cincinnati was hell, and it was boring, and there was nothing to do, and I always wanted to live in California, but I was too poor for California, so I went to Arizona.
Okay. So how long you been in Arizona then?
About 2 years.
Oh, 2 years. Have you been Have you been living on the streets ever since you got there?
No, I had my own apartment, and I was maintaining that for a year. Then I wanted to go homeless last year and put my shit in storage. And what I'm doing now, I wanted to do that a year from now. I mean, a year ago. But VP tried to domesticate me, so I spent a lot of time in her kettle. And but now I'm homeless on the streets.
Oh, that's sad. Do you have any siblings?
I have a half sister.
Oh, you do. Do you talk to her?
Nah.
Oh, that sucks. Do you have anybody to support you?
In Arizona?
Yeah. You got Yellow,
No.
right?
Yeah, Yellow's my homie.
Yeah. How
I
did
mean,
you?
I got a lot of like random stranger support. Like I could get certain amounts of random stranger support when I want to, especially the illicit kind.
Because I was kind of wondering how you survive, you know.
Oh yeah, it's easy. I mean, the food. The hardest part is finding a place to sleep without some security asshole fucking with you. Other than that, it's all good. Like food, warmth. You don't need shelter. This is getting sleep and getting high for free.
How did you discover IRL? What got you into it?
I think I was just like watching YouTube, and I was just like watching something like I was searching for like caught on camera stupid events people like for tripping out, and I saw this Baked Alaska like mace montage, and I was like, whoa, you can get paid to have a Bluetooth speaker with like Keemstar shouting the N-word over and over again in public, man, and you get paid for that. And then I watched other IRL streamers. I was watching like Chicken Andy and like JJ and stuff. And I was like, yeah, dude, this is a cool way to cool hobby to have, cool way to meet friends and to like socialize and get paid to just kind of hang out. So I was like, yeah, that's way better than like Job Corps. I think I'll do IRL.
Okay. Hey VP, I think you're on the wrong channel because I'm not seeing your comments on my phone. Hold on. Let me get you the correct one.
She freaked out last night because I just wanted to sleep outside.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that if you don't mind.
All right.
I want to hear your side, if that's okay. Like I said,
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
It happens every minute with her, man. So.
Well, I'm just trying to be respectful, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what chat you're at, but I put the link in. Hold on. All right. Yeah, she's got to be on the wrong channel. Shit. I'm sorry, Leap Life. I'm trying to hurry here.
That's all right. It's funny you call me Leap Life.
You're on the wrong channel. Yep. Hold on. Because we're broadcasting on 3 different platforms right now. And then when this is over, I'm putting clips on TikTok. So, you know, people can reach out to you if they want to.
Wait, you're on 3 platforms? You're on YouTube? Are you on Twitch too?
I'm on, well, I'm not on Twitter, but Twitter knows. Facebook, I got this YouTube channel, and then I got another one that's Conversations with a Killer, because I talk to killers. And then
what the fuck? I'm on. Is this Conversation with the Killer?
she was on that one. This is just
that makes no sense for her though.
You know what? A lot of people think I'm crazy, but hey, you know what? I want to know why they would do that. So I go to the source, and I end up, you know, talking to them all the time, like 12 different convicted murderers they got life. Some's got the death penalty. People don't understand how I can do it, but hey.
How many of them are alcoholics? Or were?
As a matter of fact, none of them.
What? I always think of like convicted killer as like a drunkard kind of guy.
No, these are people you wouldn't even think that would hurt anything. It's crazy.
Yeah. I hope I'm not one of those. I hope VP doesn't tell the psych ward, hey, he has fucking murder killer potential. Put him on.
What I was afraid of is that you guys were going to become a true crime.
No. It's all, as long as I get away from her, like she's trying to true crime me. I mean, she's trying to make me look like I'm the bad guy and shit. But
okay, you know,
I'm just providing myself a little bit of shade here.
Well, we'll talk about that then. We'll talk about the vegan thing right now then.
The what thing?
A lot of questions. TV? Let's talk about you and vegan then right now.
All right.
I just tried to get to the questions for the people. When did you meet her?
I met her about August last year.
Oh, August last year. Okay.
Yep. Right around when I lost my job at Fry's, and I was originally gonna do the homeless streaming.
Okay. So this is kind of a stupid question. Do you plan on working this out with her?
I mean, we've tried like different suggestions and ideas. Basically, working it out with her means that she has to like not be as controlling and have the overbearing mother kind of feel. They kind of let me do my thing a little bit, and she has to respect my ancestors and respect the DNA in my ball sack, sperms. And if she respects my ancestors and my sperms and my constitutional rights as an American, then, you know, within the frame of Islam, yeah, it could work out.
Okay.
She doesn't like the multiple wives idea, but she doesn't realize I descend from somewhat nobility, and my sperms are valuable, and I need to like. There's not enough eggs in the world.
So, are you saying that you're Muslim?
I'm a Judeo-Muslim. I like a little bit of Jewish Islam,
Okay. All right.
especially the multiple wives part. That's pretty kick-ass.
Are any of your vegan streams scripted?
No,
Really?
they're not.
How about the last one
What is the last one? Her in the car?
on the bus?
Oh, that was a little bit scripted. Hold up, I have to turn the camera off for 1 second.
All right.
I'm still here.
Hi, everybody. Let me see here. You have Nick. Nobody wants you. Okay. Okay. Ask him about what we talked about the other day about in a year and having a baby. Did that happen?
Oh, you talking?
Yeah, it's a question.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not with her, it'll probably end up being. I mean, there will be a baby somewhere, somebody. I'll turn the camera back on. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to have a lot of babies, especially sons.
Yeah.
Yeah, when a mother is pregnant, she needs to be in like a chill state of mind. She can't let darkness, her affect the baby while it's in her. So the vegan state of mind would have to improve. She'd have to have more of a G7 mindset before I'd be willing to get her pregnant. But I mean, the good news is I have multiple ladies that have like lined up for the position of child bearer and like slave wife. So like I'm good on reproduction. I'm pretty sure I'll get like mission success on that one.
Okay. Okay. Anna says it would be hard to have kids if you're homeless.
I mean, one of the reasons I'm homeless now is just because the way that VP lives indoors and the place that she lives, I find both kind of intolerable. Like the dogs, kind of hard to have babies around those dogs. The poop is so gross. And, if we had vegan and I had a baby right now, there was a crib for the baby, the vegan would say like the dogs have more right to sleep in the crib and use it as a piss shit pad than the baby. I don't know. That's being mean. That's too being mean. But like that's the thing. And also like Scottsdale is really a spooky place. I'd be afraid to have children in Scottsdale because I mean I'm sure the Scottsdale police could just kick down the door and mag dump my fucking kid and shoot my baby with fucking hollow points, and then the police report would say I did it. Because that's Scottsdale PD, So like, I definitely have to go to like a more safe place, like Mesa or something, if I was gonna inseminate ladies.
Okay.
Now she said ask about the plan for the RV and a baby. I definitely want to have an RV someday, and if I don't have babies by the time I get an RV, the RV will help me make a lot of babies, a lot of different hobbies.
Funny.
Are you ready to come clean about vegan's meth addiction? It's become very obvious. Some say Jacob Zone's the reason. She doesn't have an addiction. She's on Adderall. And Jacob is not the reason. I already thought meth was pretty badass. And Jacob and I just went on adventures to go get it. And it's not really an addiction. Like, I like fucking modafinil better. I don't think she's addicted. Vegan's not really addicted to meth. She's kind of addicted to having a little bit of everything that's good as fuck all at once every day. So it's not like she's addicted to meth. It's just like, oh, is that something good? Let me have some of that. Whatever else. It's kind of like that.
Okay. Somebody asked,
How many voices I hear in my head? Somebody asked.
yeah,
Uh, there's
yeah.
never really more than like 5 at a time, and a lot of the time they're the same voices. And you know, I think we have a little bit more than half male, less than half female. We have at least 1 or 2 African Americans. We have predominantly white voices. Maybe Hispanic here and there. It's pretty much like the same demographics in the open world. The voices.
Do you think that's brought on by? Do you got schizophrenia?
No, I don't have schizophrenia because the other day I was on stream and fucking G.I. Joe was with me on Mill Ave and he heard the fucking same exact voice that I heard say the same shit. And, Yells heard it too. At first, nobody else would hear it, but when people kind of tune in to like, I don't know if you call it a decibel or a frequency, but just like a range of sound at a very low volume, like you can kind of hear what people are talking about in the distance. And that's happened to me. And I don't think I have schizophrenia or anything like that because
Do you think the drugs would bring on something like that? I'm just, we're just asking. That's all.
no, because like Nanobot Eddie talks about the gang stalking situation, what gang stalking is, and I've been a targeted individual since I was 14. I'm not even like a hardcore Muslim. I like Sufism and shit. I haven't memorized the Quran. I'm not a terrorist or anything, but like when I was 14, because I'm white, I was in Ohio and I was white and I was 14 years old and I opened up a Quran and that changed my life forever. Then I had spooky weirdos fucking with me and follow me for the rest of my life after that. So like the voices, as far as like them being like fucking on all the time and trying to fuck with me and troll me, that's relatively new. But I have heard voices in the past. A lot of times it's been like a frequency. Um, in the past, I was a total loner, so there was no sort of context for the voices to like be like, this person's doing this to you. Oh, you should, the voices wouldn't have anybody to pretend to be, and I'd get a lot more like in-person stalking physically, like before the voices shit. When I was like an actual incel loader, no friends, I was in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they would just straight up walk up to me in person and start talking about private things in my life or like in my fucking room or my kitchen that nobody else would know about, just to let them know that like they have access to my house, that they're watching and shit. This is kind of like spooked me out.
Okay, I'm going to ask about the ceiling thing. What happened there?
Well, it must have been those gang stalking voices. Either that, I think it's a little combination of things. Basically, Vegan was planning on kicking me out that night, the night before the morning of the ceiling. And she had texted some of her friends, and that got leaked to Chicken and Jacob, who were doing a stream. Now, Vegan had fallen asleep that night while Chicken and Jacob were streaming, and I was like, fuck it. I went through her phone and I found out she was still texting Chicken and meeting up with him during our relationship. So, immediately I was like, all right, it's okay for me to cheat as many times onward as possible and only like tell the truth about like one time that's the grossest time. And then but anyway, on the stream, on Chicken and Jacob's stream while she was sleeping, you could hear them whispering, like not the voices whispering, like you could hear it on the stream. You hear them go up to each other, like do this. And just said, oh, Incel's going to be bad. We're going to go over there. We're going to go over there. And they get a little, take a nap, and then they wake up, and then they end stream. And then exactly like 45 minutes later, I'm at Vegan's house, and Jacob was like the roommate at the time, and he had one key to one lock. There's 2 locks, and I see the bottom lock get unlocked from the outside, so I know he's there. And the top lock is locked and he doesn't have it, and Chicken doesn't have it either. And I hear him like talking shit, and trying to spook me out on the other side. Um, I go out there looking for him when they've gone around the corner or something.
Sorry.
And I mean, I hear them. I hear their real voices, their real, footsteps outside and like grapple and shit. And I hear them get away, sort of. But that vegan freaks out while I'm out looking, and then like slams and locks the door while I'm outside the apartment. And momentarily, like I hear a lot of ruffling on the inside of the house, and then she lets me back in and screams at me and freaks the fuck out. And then she starts smacking me and hitting me and calling me a little bitch. And I'm like, you just cucked me, did you? You're trying to cuck me, and now you're smacking me up. And I'm thinking of like the worst case scenario. I'm thinking like, all right, she cheated on me with Chicken and Jacob, and now she's beating me up. Chances are there's like a secret Discord fucking porno where Chicken and Jacob are like fucking the shit out of her on top of my unconscious body and like making me like almost a sex assault victim that's made fun of. So I'm thinking I gotta get revenge on you right away. I called the cops on her because she started beating on me. I'm like, ha. Usually the man goes to jail for beating up the woman. Woman goes to jail for beating up the man, and you cheated. And I was like, and she got arrested. But then the voices, at this point, I assume Chicken and Jacob are still at the apartment. And I have some valuables there. And also, I did have squatters' rights. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking stand some ground. I was thinking maybe if I stand my ground, they'll come out from their hiding spot. And I could get my bull, the bigger cock alpha man who was born with better genetics and a better life than me. That motherfucker go to jail, and then he could be vegan cellmate. But unfortunately, he got away. I have a feeling that they were not in the attic, possibly, but maybe like right outside on the roof, just speaking into the fucking air vents. I don't know. But basically, I went up in the attic looking for him, and I fell through the drywall. A lot of people still think that I just intentionally like cannonballed through the drywall from the crawl space, like I was diving off a diving board in a swimming pool or something. That's what the police report says. The police report says I was in the attic and I just cannonballed through the fucking ceiling, through the drywall. That's what the Scottsdale cops said.
So you just pretty much just crawled up there and then you fell.
Yeah, I was looking for him,
Okay.
Yeah.
They could have been messing with you. I don't know.
I'm almost certain they were. I mean, the thing is, my penis is only 6 inches, and I have like no sexual experience, and I'm bald and ugly. So somebody like Chicken Andy, I mean, I know he's kind of an incel himself, but compared to me, he's like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I know that almost any woman would have his back over mine and tell any lie they could to support him over me. So I'm almost certain she cheated on me brutally, and I need to. I hope I don't have like some throat disease because I did, do oral with her before, and I just hope other dudes weren't leaving or comment her like before I did oral because that's gross.
I'm sorry, VP. You're on the wrong channel. Nobody's seen your comments unless I put them up there. Hold on, let me get you over here, Anna and. VP, you're on the wrong channel.
Hey, what's up, yo, Eddie? Yo, Eddie's in chat.
Yeah, talk to the chat while I do this. Well, I appreciate you being here. I think you're very interesting. I want to know why you're so hard on yourself.
Well, I mean, I kind of know human instinct. We humans have this misconception that these beliefs and personalities or even material possessions or ways we handle themselves are who we are. But like I think about what a barbaric jogger thugs and women think, and basically all you are is your skeleton. Like all women care about is how easy you could kill a man in one punch and how resistant your bones are to mortal unarmed combat strikes from another man, having the most combat efficient bones and DNA possible for the most ruthless primate style bloodshed killing, and also having the most furious large penis for the most brutal fucking too. and being good looking. So it's really, if you're not like a 7 foot tall Nazi super soldier with a 10-inch dick, it's not a matter of if you're getting cheated on, it's when. So that's why, unless I could start a cult and actually get like actual spiritual powers running through me, like Christ-like abilities, I basically do not trust any women, and I just assume they're cheating on me. So I try to go behind their back with as many other partners as I can.
So, so you cheated on her too, right?
Oh
Or-
yeah.
She cheated.
But she was
Sorry,
hotter than any woman I cheated on her with. But there was a trans woman who was able to compete with her that I cheated on her with. But then there was also a really disgusting trans woman that I cheated on her with that I was really grossed out by.
Huh. Someone asked, are you doing your court-ordered, let's see what they say.
Court-ordered psych fucking mental health bullshit? Yeah.
From the judge.
Yeah, I have until January to get that sorted out, so I'm all good. Motherfuckers really want me to get some schizophrenia diagnosis and get forced fucking Risperdal injections like they did Yellow Andy. If I ever get taken to do forced injections, that will probably be the day that IBL makes the national headlines and it tries to go on a field trip to the shale with a few officers. I'll be Miss Frizzle on the Magic School Bus driving that one in Minecraft.
In Minecraft? All right. Shit. Have you been arrested before? Oh, here.
I've been arrested all the fucking time. Huh?
Somebody told me to ask you, did you get arrested for posting incel forums or something like that?
Yeah, I got falsely accused of being some guy from Palestine on the incel forums. I basically...
Oops.
In the mental health court, you have no due process. So if people like use wrong information or break your constitutional rights to prosecute you or whatever, you don't even know that they did it until after the fact. It's too late. You can't do anything about it. So basically what happens, there's this undercover cop who was kind of following me around, and we would play like PUBG and Apex Legends. He was my gaming homie. And I was really good at PUBG and Apex Legends, man. I could get the W every time. I was a hider, and I would camp a lot and do a lot of pussy shit. But anyway, this guy, a year before I got sent to the mental hospital and arrested, I was like, you know what, man? By the time I'm in my 30s, I really need to neck, dude. I'm short, I'm bald, I'm ugly. I got a 6-inch penis. I'm circumcised. I have a fucking... injuries to my body that are not covered by healthcare that are going to cost too much to fix those injuries. So I'm going to have pains and lack of abilities in certain aspects of my body for life unless I hit the lottery. So I was like, yeah, dude, I'm probably going to neck when I'm 30. And so that guy was an undercover cop, or was an informant, and he told the feds or something that I was going to neck when I was 30. That's what he told me. I saw the report. He's like, yeah, Nicholas said he was going to neck when he was 30. It's very alarming, or some shit. And then a year later, when I had a native EGF on Discord, and I had money, and I was scamming Chinese dudes on crypto, and my life was doing real good, and I wasn't suicidal at all. FBI comes to my house, and they're like, hey, you got to come with us. And they talk about me wanting to say I'm gonna neck when I'm 30. I was like, dude, I said that last year. You're not allowed to just take people to the mental hospital for some shit they said last year. You guys should have arrested me last year. Is what I told him. And then he puts the cuffs on me. He's like, yeah, I know you're a full-time loser. And that's an alias to some guy who fucking hated me on and so forth. Some asshole named full-time loser. He went to war with me because this is a little bit of a tangent, but on the Incel forum, there's this subreddit, this Reddit called like Incel Tears, and they hated the Incel forum, and it would screen cap our posts. And there was this chick that was pretty fuckable from Serbia who showed me her pussy and stuff, and she wanted me to move in with her to Serbia, and she'd help me get plastic surgery. But I was like, yeah, I mean, you're hot, but like she was like in her early 30s. And she's kind of like how VP's age now, but she was like a lot more like healthy and woman like looking at VP. No offense, there's nothing wrong with the way VP looks, but this chick was like like a model, but not as tall. She's only like 5'10". So basically, she was an anti-incel poster. She hated the incels, but she was like sending me naked pictures and she wanted to fuck me. And I was like one of the top incels on the forum. So when people on the forum found out that it was like a massive betrayal, I was somehow a fake cell, even though I never put my penis in her. I was still an incel. It was just some woman online. But nonetheless, they got really mad at me, and this guy, full-time loser, went on a crusade, and he tried to expose every time like a black chick talked to me on Discord or something, and said that like I am a pretend incel and shit like that. So we got an argument, me and that guy, full-time loser, and like I guess when the FBI arrested me, sent me to the mental hospital, just to piss me off, they just took a bunch of posts on Twitter from full-time loser and shit, and just said that that's my alias on Twitter. And it was really fucked up because he was active on Twitter, posting the same shit while I was at the mental hospital. And you know, I wish I had the money to sue the FBI. I don't know what the statute of limitations is, but that was like clearly like a big fuck you. We're just gonna do what we want, you know.
So, why do you think?
The only post I made on the incel forums that was listed on the fucking like report that they sent to the mental health court that I actually made, and this is they thought I was mentally ill as fuck for saying this. This is the violent thing that I did say. I said, hey, in the future, hypothetically, if the police ever start like doing forced sterilizations, going door to door, going to find genetically undesirable men and chemically castrating them or like chopping their balls off, then it's all right to shoot the cops and then make booby traps and then like fucking kill them and maim them. Because like if that's not like randomly, like when they come to cut your balls off or sterilize it. So I said that like use of justified violence against law enforcement only when they're coming to forcefully sterilize you is justified. It basically, that was considered a terrorist threat. Even the FBI agent was like, listen, Nick, if the law enforcement ever has the need to forcefully sterilize you, it's probably for your own good. And the fact that you would even think that using violence against them means that you're a threat to society. But yeah, then I spent 2 weeks in the mental hospital. I cheeked all my pills except one. It made me feel like shit. And then I got out, and that was that. And then nobody believed me that that happened, but it happened to 3 other guys. And there was an organization called Light Upon Light that Baked Alaska was part of that was doing this. So it's really weird. The IP2 Incel Forum crossover there started before I knew what IP2 was when I went to the mental hospital. I'd say when I went to the mental hospital, that's when my IP2 career began offline.
Oh, okay. So, okay, now you got that court stuff happening in January. Are you going to follow through with whatever the judge says?
Yeah, because it's no big deal. I mean, it's going to be over in February. And all I have to do is get a psych evaluation. I'm just going to tell them what they need to hear. Obviously, you don't tell a psychiatrist about gang stalking. I mean, I've had gang stalkers in person kind of flash knives at me and fucking threaten me like face to face before. So it's not like I'm hallucinating. It's a spooky thing. And when you're homeless, it gets scarier because they'll send thugs to fuck with you too. And you have to be ready to fucking, get into some violence. But I won't tell that to the fucking psychiatrist. I'll just be like, listen, dude, my girlfriend's cheating on me, and she just told the cops I was hearing voices to make me look crazy because she's fucking spiteful. And hopefully I don't get a paranoid schizophrenic diagnosis because that's just like that. The whole idea of mental health is to take away your constitutional rights and make you un-American. So like I feel like if they diagnose me with schizophrenia, then I have no choice but to become like Osama bin Patriot and get really radicalized with Islam and the Constitution for the sake of my fellow Americans and not take the pills.
Okay. Can you read her comment?
She said, good luck with the court records. What? Here's the thing. The police reports are lies, VP. In both of my DV cases, I didn't have the right to discovery, which is part of your Fourth Amendment due process rights. So, like, fuck the police records, fuck the court records. They violated my constitutional rights anyway. I'm going to appeal the DV charges, as a matter of fact. So, the fucking criminal damaging, domestic violence, disorderly conduct, I do plan on appealing both of those. I just need to have the time to do it because it's a clear cut, denial of the right to discovery. And there's lies in the police report. If I really went hard, I could probably accidentally make VP go in jail because, you know, the police report's really easy to prove false.
Do you have an attorney?
No, I wish I could afford one. As far as going into the there's a few police reports that are so fucking false that I only need one witness, or I just need a little bit of science. I can represent myself, but I don't really need a lawyer because the fact that they skipped out on the right of discovery twice in a row and violated my Fourth Amendment rights like twice, that's all I need. And I don't really need a lawyer to prove that. I could just, you know, have them look at their own records. I could have them talk to the public defender that was in charge of my case. And, you know, so I'm pretty good. If I have to represent myself, I will. Someone said I'm like a fucking, I was on some JJ shit. No, JJ was inspired by me, dude. And a true narcissist. VP, you're a narcissist because you freak out all the time, but I'm just chill.
What does Monique say here?
Monique's kind of keeping it real, yeah. I mean, VP puts her own twist on things for her own game. That's kind of like what the police reports say. Like, for example, when I got my disorderly conduct, she was beating on me. I could have called the cops on her, but I wouldn't on that time. At that point, I was over it. And she was like, I want you out. I'll get out of the apartment now. And I keep my backpack with me because that's where my streaming shit is. And obviously, if I'm walking all over the city, I need to have a pair of shoes on, man. So that's all I needed was put my shoes on, put my backpack together, just go. It only takes a few minutes. But like while she said, hurry up, get your shit and go, she's like beating on me and throwing shit at me and grabbing me and just not letting me put my shoes on and put my backpack on and go. And then the roommates in the other room, they think I'm like fucking holding my ground and like saying, no, I'm not going to leave. When all I'm trying to do is put my shoes on. So they throw me out the fucking front door and I'm missing half of my survival pack and the shit I need. But what's worse is when I'm trying to get up the first time and put my shoes on, or to get to my shoes to tie them, her dog Daisy's fucking afraid of her because she's screaming and freaking out. So Daisy comes and like sits on my feet shaking because she's scared of VP and I have to tie my shoe. So I gently nudge her dog. I just like lift up my foot and to like make her sit up and walk away. And VP is like, you kicked my dog. And I'm like, I did not kick your dog. We kicked that dog on accident while we're sleeping in the bed harder than I nudged this fucking dog. She don't give a fuck. The dog's fine. But nonetheless, when I get finally kicked out the front door, you know, somebody says, one of the roommates says something like, you know, don't come back, you're going to get fucking shot or something like that. I'll fucking fuck you up. I forget which one it is. I think it's the white one. And I say, I don't care if you guys got a gun or a knife or any of that shit. I use my motherfucking walking stick when I come to get my fucking guitars and shit out of this apartment. I'll fucking Ip Man, fucking Son Goku, all you to get my guitars and my pedals out and shit like that. That's what I said. So fast forward to after I get out of jail 10 days later, and I'm able to see some of these police reports. VP told the cops that I kicked her fucking dog. Good thing the cops didn't do anything about that. So, but it's on my permanent record now. My background check. Future employers are going to be like, oh, Nick, this guy's a dog kicker who also waved around or threatened somebody with a gun. I don't have a gun, but police report says I was like waving around, threatening people to shoot him with a gun when that didn't happen. Only because I used the word gun when I said, hey, if you guys got a gun, I'll beat your ass with the stick. The police report mentions the stick, not at all. It just says me threatening people with a gun. And apparently the neighbors said that, like they could hear better the roommates, and the roommates were being really sketchy about it. Like, oh, well, we kind of know what you said, but we think you deserve to have a fucked up consequences you don't deserve. So we're not going to really fess up to the cops. So like, you know, that's 2 false police reports in one night. And the other night when I was on Bill Ave and she stream cited me on Bill, with Blackout 80. She was like calling again and again and again, making false police reports. Even chat was catching her. I think Monique caught her do 2 false police reports within 10 calls. VP just does that. She gets a little bit frantic, and she'll misrepresent key details, or she'll mishear things, misremember things in a way that really makes me look really monstrous. It almost seems intentional, but I'm not going to hold that against her. I don't know.
Right. Okay. Can you
By the
smell?
way, Mary J, it's not like a wand. Like it's just like it has IBL energy in the stick because I'm always touching it, and I am a
was
bad
wondering why
guy.
you got that.
Yeah, a lot of homeless guys, they just want to touch it, and they say they could feel like me flow through them when they touch it, shit like that. Like it is a mystical object, but I don't really use it for magic or anything like that.
Okay, there are so many comments here.
Yeah.
Okay, here's
Yeah,
a nice
no, VP just had the Mandela effect.
Monique. She says, IBL was being considered thinking of her best, and she took that as a treat, calling the police. He said he hoped their mutual friend would be her friend and help her not to go seek trouble. I don't know what that means. Do you?
I think Monique is kind of like saying Blackout 80 might not shouldn't have driven VP to Mill that night.
Do you have any plans for the future?
I don't know what my status of VP is. I like to have freedom and not feel fucking trapped in sketchy fucking places like Scottsdale. You talk about schizophrenia or whatever. Like Scottsdale just makes me feel fucking spooky and unsafe and fucking not cool. I've been shot at with a gun in Scottsdale, and they never caught the guy who shot at me. He was 6 feet away. It's right in front of her house. As one of her neighbors shot at me with fucking 9mm or something, and I pepper sprayed him. And if I didn't have mace on me, I would have fucking died that night. And I've had guys attack me in alleyways in Scottsdale, and I've barely gotten away unharmed. And then when the cops took the guy to the ambulance, the cops, like, I had a guy come at me who had a box cutter in his pocket and was trying to grab my stick and try to beat me up with my own stick because I told him I didn't have any drugs to sell him. So I used the stick as like a distance thing to make it so he couldn't get as close to me, and then I pepper sprayed him and shit. And what happened, and I did it in front of witnesses, and I did it in front of the shop owners of a shop he shoplifted from. So the shop owners actually thanked me. But if it wasn't for the shop owners and an old man that saw it happen, if there was no witnesses, the guy that got based, who like attacked me, he told the cops that I just smacked him up, beat the shit out of him with a stick. And after I based him, he intentionally started bashing his head in the wall and the gravel and fucking his face up and making it bloody so he could tell the cops that I did that. And I would have gone to jail for some shit if there weren't witnesses there. And I was very surprised to be in Scottsdale because I don't trust anybody, even random strangers. I was like, it felt like so like warm and fuzzy inside to know that the shop owners told the truth, and it was all caught on camera, and that there's witnesses that backed up what actually happened. Because I'm just so used to witnesses just lying and everybody throwing me under the bus and treating me like I'm crazy. So like, but nonetheless, I mean, everything that violence or fucking sketchy or weird that's happened to me in Arizona has happened in Scottsdale, the alleged safe, rich fucking place. And then I feel the most fucking comfortable and the least fucking threatened when I'm in the poor black neighborhood or Hispanic neighborhood or something like that.
When did this happen? Recently?
Yeah, the guy in the alleyway happened a few weeks ago.
Wow. It's crazy. Okay, let's see, initiated all your own drama. Imagine continuously blaming everyone but yourself for your own actions.
See, that's not the case, VP. I meticulously weigh out the exact measurement of blame for myself and every person and external factor involved in the context. So the fact that I just don't 100% take self-blame, for example, people being assholes and making false police reports on me that they know they can get away with on purpose. You know, VP just wants me to take accountability for shit I did not do. VP wants me to self-flagellate myself for things I've never done. And like taking accountability, she doesn't take accountability for a lot of the bullshit she does. And any type of constructive criticism or asking for accountability, it just gets her in a violent mood.
If VP, he's so horrible, why are you trying to be around him so much? That was the question for her. What was I gonna say now? I lost my thought.
Probably because I am of royal descent. I descend from some of the last nobility in Sicily. And not only that, but I was born of an immaculate conception. My mom was not a virgin, but she was impossible medically to get pregnant, and she did get pregnant, and I was born on the Virgin Mary's birthday of an immaculate conception, and so vegan knows that like my essence has mystical healing properties, and she has health issues, and she's an older woman, so she just kind of wants to use my sperm and my proximity as kind of like a medicinal thing. And I'm all right with doing that, but she has to accept that I am polygamous. I have to spread my seed in a lot of worthy vessels and have a lot of sons. And I think if she could come to terms with that and grow to bond and learn from the sister wives, it could help everybody grow as a person.
Oh, that was a mouthful.
Yeah, I'm trying to leave chicks with a mouthful too. That's when I'm not cream pieing them.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay, so did you know that day the bus deal?
The train?
That wasn't a script. The bus deal was not a script.
It was not a script. I wasn't planning it. Like, she actually stuck up behind me. She got way too close for me to be comfortable with. Like, if that was like somebody with a gun or a knife, I was like, damn, you got close to me, too close behind my own back. I would have maybe not reacted quick enough if it was somebody who was going to hurt me. So, no, it's not a script. She bit me on the forehead pretty hard too.
Did you spent the night with her that night though, right?
Well, yeah, I was trying to pacify her, you know. When she's chill and she respects my freedom and my constitutional rights and lets me be me without hurting her, it's all good. It's when she wants to like control too much. Like, it's like, no, I it's like this is the reason why I'm homeless and stuff. It's like, for one, she lives in Scottsdale. It's hard for me to even indoors in a bed. It's hard for me to get a good night's sleep in Scottsdale because it's just so spooky. And you know, for two, I mean, I spent the night with her in her car a few nights. You know, I'm trying to get on the best terms with her as I can. That being said, after this drama, I have a lot of really, really attractive, desirable, fertile, barely legal women with very generous, warm hearts, great personalities that have been reaching out to me, wanting to get involved in the Islamic marriage lifestyle, and even some femboys, trannies and stuff too. So like, I'm not worried about being an incel again. But if I'm cool to have a relationship with vegan as long as she lets me be homeless and lets me inseminate multiple women.
Hello, my baby. What's up? Okay, Goodbye. I don't know who you are. Okay, where were we? Dang it. People want to know if you used her, if you've been using her.
I mean, not really. I mean, she does help me with some things like um she's a warm, smooth female body. Those are good to touch. Those, I guess, they have. It's like kind of therapeutic. Like when people with Down syndrome chew on the Chewy toys. No offense to people with Down syndrome, have kids like that, but I'm just comparing it. It's like, yeah, I like lady skin on my skin. That makes me feel pretty chill. And she would feed me a little bit more than Salvation Army could feed me, and we'd smoke weed and stuff. And yeah, like I wasn't using her because I'd use my EBT to buy her ices at Circle K and stuff too. So like at that point, like we used each other. I wasn't really using her. She got mad at me last night because I wanted to wander around all night and get high on various drugs with some homeless people I met, and just have like a boys' night out of wandering around and trying to, sneak into places and find little hideouts. And she like wanted me to sleep in the car with her or go back to Scottsdale. I was like, you need some sleep. I told her she doesn't get as good as sleep. She had like a pulled muscle, or she hurt herself trying to sleep in the car with me the last time because the center console gets in the way. So I was like, go back to your own house, get a good sleep because you need it. Your body's hurting. I don't want you to be in pain and shit. And let me do me because I was way over the other side of the valley, man. It would have been hard for her to pick me up, but she got really mad at me last night because I was just doing my thing.
Did you spend the night with her last night?
No, last night I was like right over there. I'm not going to show, but there's these two rocks at this park up against this wall, and I kind of hid my body behind this long rock and laid on my side. And there was even cops around, and I think they knew I was there, but they didn't fuck with me because I was so well behind the rock that any passersby would have not been disturbed by me being homeless and sleeping there.
Okay, my opinion about you and her, I feel that it's toxic and you guys should go your own ways.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, because you know what? This your life is playing out live, you know what I mean? And you're going to get all different opinions, but I'm just giving you mine. It's toxic, go your own way.
Yeah, I feel that. Every time I've tried to make it work with her, it only takes a little disagreement or a misunderstanding or fucking something retarded to cause like an explosion, and it's like trying to maintain that good vibe, walking on eggshells all the time. There's another guy we did an interview with, Skelly from Outcast Owls. He said at least take a 30-day break, but yeah. I mean, she always says it's over. I'm never going to see you again, Nick. So, like, it is what it is. I try to make it work. But yeah, everyone says it's toxic, and I can't afford another. I already have 2 false charges on me. I already have 2 false criminal charges I should have never got. I don't want to get more false police reports. I don't want to get more fucking criminal charges I don't deserve. I don't want more people lying to the cops about me and shit like that. It's probably for the best.
Yeah, I think so.
But I need to find more tall women though, because I have some really really attractive women that are cool with the Muslim polygamy thing, and they're like barely legal, and they're like, it's the incels and the IP2. They'd be like, damn, that's perfect, Stacy, you got there. That's exactly what incels deserve. You got it. And that's right. But if I do get any of those girls pregnant, hopefully I'm a rich enough streamer by then to where I can inject my children with human growth hormones so they don't have to have suicidal thoughts when they're older.
So, they're asking, there's a lot of questions. Holy shit. Why don't you get a job?
I don't really feel like paying income tax, so my constitutional rights have been violated until I do the appeals. with the court and get my fucking record cleared, my background check cleared. Until I've corrected every error in the justice process that has my name attached to it. I feel like I've been done dirty, and I'm not an American. They don't treat me like an American, so I'm not going to give my labor to the capitalist class. I'm a fucking commie. I'm not going to give my labor to some fucking Nordic pigs, some Nordic barbarian fucking business owners. No offense if you're a Nord. When my people are kept down like this, like fucking, you know, if you're a Sicilian American, either you fucking work for the Nords, or the Germans, or you're in the streets. You know, it's one of those two things. So I'm not gonna make that. I'm not gonna submit to the Germans. I even think Germans won World War II. So like, I'm so patriotic. I don't want to get a fucking job. And also, if I do have to get a job before I get the court shit sorted out, I would only work for a Muslim or Jewish or Italian-owned business that pays me right and lets me have the Sabbath.
Okay. May Baby says, but you will take EBT taxpayers' money.
Well, shit. I mean, the Scottsdale police that make false police reports and violate my fucking constitutional rights, they take taxpayers' money way more than me. Most Americans, had they known what the Scottsdale police do, and then they know how much EBT money I get and how much money Scottsdale police get, they'd be like, yeah, we don't care that Nick gets to go to Circle K on our dime. You know, rather that than innocent people filling up Maricopa County Jail on our dime.
All right.
Yeah, Dipsy, if people that are unfamiliar with the context, I believe in a theory where Germany did win World War II. The Nazis basically do run the world from Switzerland, and America is not America. The Constitution's basically been fucked, and we live in German-occupied North America right now.
Okay. Are you looking at any of these comments and questions?
Yeah, they go by pretty fast. I see them though. I'm going to the comment section too and scrolling through. How much money does he make total each month from all sources? That depends.
How do you
like,
make money on the streets? Whoa.
Kind of hard. I can't really say an average. I could easily get more than $100 a month streaming. My bills. I recently got another Obama phone SIM card, so now my phone bill, I don't have to pay that, I don't think. So I just have $50 a month storage, and my Planet Fitness, like $75 a month. That's my bills for just to live. Period. And EBT covers the rest, and all the rest of the dono money goes to weed and food and cigarettes and alcohol and you know, condoms. I don't wear condoms. You know, stuff like that, Goodwill. But I need a bare minimum 50 to 75, at least 50. But if I get 75 per month, then I win. And that's not hard to do. I just have to actually go IRL. I just actually have to do it. I've been lazy the past few days. I've been homeless. I haven't been hiding from chat and like simping for vegan behind the scenes. I just been doing a lot of drugs, hanging out with a lot of homeless people off stream. I've been getting a lot of blowjobs from trans women and just kind of, you know, trespassing private property a whole lot. And I haven't had time to stream.
Okay. What do I say? You know, don't forget your girlfriend you shit on and sabotage.
I didn't sabotage you or anything to buy food, VP. You know, you just have to realize that I'm Sicilian and I'm Incel and I'm from Cincinnati. My whole life I've been in chains, dude. The whole life I've been in a plantation. I got scars up on my back, VP. All I want is freedom. And you have to respect my desire for freedom and a higher quality of life, which is what I'm getting. By being homeless is the highest life quality I've ever had. Much better. It sucks not having my own bathroom I could spend hours in to shit and shower and relax. But I don't miss the bed. I don't miss the stove or the refrigerator or living room or anything like that. sleeping outside, living outside is cool. Um, but yeah, just the only thing that sucks about being homeless is it's harder to shave my head.
So you feel doing IRL and you're on the IPT or IP2 network, that's how you're going to make a living? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm too ugly and poor to ever go to college. I mean, I wouldn't mind, making a deal with with Willy Wonka or the guy from the Instant Millionaire, fucking Rosicrucian book or something to get a law degree or a history degree, and wear like a fucking a purple burgundy fucking floral suit with a big flower coming out the hat at Oxford, and fucking have my pinky up when I sip teacups and shit. But I'm fucking poor as fuck. So I'm cool just kind of like being a Sufi saint in the streets until I wither away.
Do you plan on going to California?
Oh, for sure, yeah. That's where the content's at. That's where the attractive women are too.
All right, hold on.
There's no sabotage, accusations, threats, blackmail, VP, all that shit is shit you done to me, and we're not gonna get into it. I don't want to argue. I want to make shit toxic for today.
Yeah. Dippy, I'm not giving you the link. I'm sorry. The only one I would give it to right now is VP. And there's a reason why. This is about Lyfe right now, his interview. Who is your favorite streamer?
My favorite streamer on the network, that's a tough one. I like JJ and Stop Speeding. Definitely JJ and Stop Speeding are my favorites.
Have you?
I like Carl too. Carl's really funny.
Have you ever met Sonic?
No, but I'm down to. Sonic hit me up in my chat. When I go to Cali, I'll meet him. I had the opportunity to meet him in Arizona last time he came out here, but there was drama and shit going on.
That's the best part when he's done LARPing. Let's see. I asked about that. I'm sorry. I hate really writing shit down, but I'm doing it for the people.
Oh, yeah.
No, because I just like to talk freely.
All right, and if you see me looking around and fucking looking at turn my head and shit, that's just because this is a park, and I'm an ugly homeless dude, and I don't think there's any kids around, but like this is a residential area, so people are like, "Ooh, that guy doesn't belong." So just gotta make sure the cops aren't about to hassle me and shit.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anybody? Any more questions for him? When's the last time, besides vegan, were you in a relationship?
My Discord fucking EGF, I had an online girlfriend, and she helped me get out to Arizona, and she broke up with me when I started getting big on IP2 right before Star Pod Vegan came along. My ex-girlfriend, she just did not want to be associated with the type of targeting of people close to the streamer that happens to streamers, and the viewers and callers, doxing. She didn't want to get involved in that shit, and she was afraid of having troubles being associated with the misogynistic, fucking terroristic, whatever.
Do you do drugs to self-medicate?
We all do drugs to self-medicate. I mean, if we're talking about smoking clear, I especially like to self-medicate when I'm homeless because And I'll tell you, the number one cause of crystal meth addiction in the state of Arizona is Allied Security, that company, because man, there's just not anywhere comfortable to sleep. You have to walk miles and miles and miles to finally find a place where some assholes are going to wake you up and call the cops on you. So it's like you lose sleep every night, and then you have to get up and do your day the next day. So you need a little bit of energy to do that because you spend all night walking around trying to find a place to sleep because Allied Security kicks you out everywhere. So yeah, I got to self-medicate. I got to smoke a little bit of that crystal magic, just to get my energy up every day because these security guards are such assholes. And I self-medicate with weed. I don't even know if that counts as medication because getting high on weed is just like another version of sober. And alcohol, that's just for fun. I guess you could say I self-medicate. I mean, acid is self-medication.
Okay, you're doing those types of drugs, and doesn't that make your like voices and stuff?
No, the voices happen no matter whether I'm high or not. Like, I could go like a month without smoking any meth, and the voices are the exact same. It's the same old shit, and they fucking flies. I'll hear them most often at Vegan's apartment. For some reason, they're the strongest and the most fucking active at Vegan's apartment. And sometimes I hear them at a totally different kind of volume and sound quality when I'm around Mill Ave. And then other than that, like if let's say I go to South Phoenix, I'll almost like never hear the voices in South Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah, so I really only hear the voices at Vegan's apartment or at the charging fucking area near ASU where I charge my phones at. And other than that, once in a while I will hear them. I mean, they could kind of gang stalking shit, like the way Nate Eddie says. They could kind of get you from whatever, wherever. But it's mainly at Vegan's house.
So I agree with Pixie here that both of you need to work on their own mental health issues so you both can get into a better place.
Yeah.
Because I don't... You seem to be okay with being homeless, but I don't...
I mean, after the false police reports and living in an apartment with VP, how many times, like she called the cops. I mean, the neighbors did it when I was falsely accused of banging on. She says I banged on the windows. You can't bang on the windows at her apartment because there's giant screens that make it so you can't touch the glass. But regardless, I have like PTSD from her to where now, like, how people have been to prison, they say they don't like being inside. They don't like walls and doors and shit. It makes them feel trapped. Like people are going to trap them and do something to them. That's how I feel like in apartments. But I feel like if I had a bedroom or somewhere inside to sleep at, that VP and Chicken Eddie and the Scottsdale Police and the FBI are just going to like beat me up and gang rape me and fucking inject me with Risperdal injections and shit and acid face me. And, people are just going to say I did it to myself. Like, I just feel like being behind closed doors inside an apartment with the way my rights have been violated, the way I'm not treated like an American, I feel like it's just dangerous. It makes me feel unsafe. I feel more safe sleeping out in public with strangers walking past me, possibly stealing shit from my backpack, than being inside Vegan's apartment. It makes me feel unsafe in her apartment.
Huh. It's bizarre watching people that care for this guy. I feel bad because he's homeless, but he seems to like it.
I mean, ideally, I would have like a little RV or a minivan or like something I could sleep inside that's a car. Like being homeless with a vehicle is way better than the way I'm doing it. But I mean, it's still better than paying a massive amount. It's like landlords are shitty. It's sort of a form of usury. I'm not a big fan of private property. This land is my land. This land is your land, kind of deal. I don't think the disciples of Christ believed in private property. I think capitalism is anti-Christ. But living in a vehicle at least is a lot better than this. But yeah, this apartments and rent is not worth the fucking time and the money. It's a ripoff. It's like it sucks your soul. It's evil. I don't want to pay that much for something some asshole could just make up a lie at a police report about me and get me fucking kicked out of what I fucking paid for. And also making some asshole rich, it just feeds off of other people's necessities, like forces them into it. So being homeless is better. I just think that apartments, everything's overpriced in America. It's a scam. There's artificial inflation. People get ripped off and they just take it. They get raped and they just take it. And I'm not going to get raped, except by hot chicks. But no, I'm not going to get penetrated.
Shut up, A. Is there anything you wanted the people to know?
Well, some guys said people on meth think it's okay to be homeless.
I was going to tell you, you got a platform and you're getting, bigger, right? You should try something different. But I think, okay, I'm going to be honest. You're good at IRL. I will say that. And you can approach and talk to people. And so you're likable.
Yeah.
You could do something totally different on your platform.
I mean, I still want to do IRL, but Andy, he's been telling me I do a lot of incel-centric content. I've been wanting to lead a little bit towards some mental health kind of trolling content, kind of engaging with the public about how unconstitutional and un-Christ-like the mental health industry is in America. Anyone who's a patriot to their country and believes that a serviceman overseas die and bleed for what the Constitution stands for, they should also feel like the U.S. military should be kicking down the doors of every mental hospital and fucking putting every psychiatrist in fucking handcuffs.
Oh.
But yeah, Andy and I, we might be doing some mental health fucking black pill content.
Who's Andy?
Andy's my homie. Basically, vegan is trying to have me undergo the same torture and human rights violations that Andy suffered from. She wants me to be involuntarily institutionalized and injected with fertility damaging, central nervous system damaging, phallic damaging chemicals. And I think that sucks. I'm not going to do that.
It's crazy. It's a crazy thought.
Yeah.
Do you still love her?
Well, as like the incel messiah, I love everybody because I'm incel Christ. So I love everybody like pretty equally. Even like women that I lay in bed with, when I say I love you to a woman, I still love a woman as much as I love like Andy as my homie or my dad as my dad. When I say I love you to a woman, it means, hey, I love you and respect you as much as I should anyone else, and I also tolerate your presence. That's what it really means. When I say I love you to a woman, it means I have the same respect for you as myself and everyone else, and I also tolerate you being around me. And that means a lot. That sounds kind of misogynistic, but that's a huge level of like appreciation towards a person when I say that.
All right.
Yeah, I need to troll more people, man.
Okay, they're just going back and forth here.
Another reason I got in an argument is because I wanted to hang out with my homies last night because she needed to get a good night's sleep. And when I'm working with her, she makes more money by herself because with this Walmart shit, instead of fucking Instacart, she gets paid more and she gets distracted less and there's less bullshit. So she might as well just work and not need me to help her work when I don't get paid anyway. And so I like, for her own good, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sleep outside tonight. You get your good night, fucking rest, and do all right.
So you don't feel that you have a problem that you're addicted to drugs?
I mean, I'm not really addicted to drugs. Like, if I smoke meth, it's cool. When I run out, I'm not really tripping or anything. I usually don't even buy it. I don't. It's around. You know, it's part. It's the community. You know, it's almost like the EBT SNAP benefits. There's so much of it in Arizona that you can almost consider the crystals like fucking supplemental or crystal benefit program from the state of Arizona. There's so much smoke around here. Um, I'm not really dependent on it and shit. If I did get an apartment, I was gonna live a more of a normal life. I'd like to switch to modafinil, which is better than crystal meth. It's a doctor prescribed cleaner pharmaceutical. It's a better thing to take every day, but I'm not really addicted. I mean, I could just smoke a bunch of weed and drink a bunch of energy drinks, and you know, it kind of does the job. It's not like I'm not addicted to meth. It's just like it kind of makes things a little bit smoother. It makes the day easier and shit. It kind of makes it less of a hassle.
Okay, does anybody have any questions? Do you think you're going to end up in jail?
No.
No.
But I can't be sure for sure because the last few times I've been fucking totally innocent and false police reports and shit. So maybe who knows what she has plotting up. Maybe she's gonna tell the cops I did this or did that or you know planned some. I don't know. She threatened to destroy me last time. We got in an argument like right before the train fucking stream. She was saying like, "Oh, you're gonna go to jail. I'm gonna ruin your life. You're gonna get destroyed. Yeah, you might get acid faced. Who knows? I could fuck your life up." So like, going to jail or prison for something I didn't do or getting acid faced. I kind of suspect that maybe vegan will like sneakily put a fucking USB flash drive with child pornography on it on my person and then have some thugs splash me in the face with corrosive acid to disfigure me so that I go to prison for child pornography with a fucking disfigured acid face. That's kind of like the level of plotting I assume she's at now.
Okay.
But if I do go to jail again, I'm gonna have a totally good heart about it. I'm gonna be in good morale, and I'm just gonna act like Jesus Christ carrying the constitutional cross in jail. So if they put handcuffs on me, then they're putting handcuffs on every American serviceman that's ever died and bled for their country, you know, in the Constitution. So I know that the spirits of all the veterans will be with me if the cops try to arrest me or if I go to jail. And it'll be like when Goku in Dragon Ball Z was doing the spirit bomb to fucking get fucking Majin Buu, and all the people are lifting their fucking hands up to give him the fucking energy. I feel like all the veterans and fucking people who believe in the Constitution will be like spiritually fucking helping me out if they do that.
Okay. Mike says, you hate it. You know, you don't want China to take over, Nick. I don't know what that means.
Wait, I don't want China to take over.
Okay.
You could be a communist that supports the Constitution. You could be a constitutional Marxist.
Tell him again how you don't love me. That's from VP.
VP just doesn't understand, and I have a Sufi mystical way of seeing love, and her idea of love is like a lot of fucking like submission and a little bit of doormatting. Somebody in chat said Chicken exposed something. What did Chicken expose? But my fucking small fucking circumcised fucking penis. It's the wrong skin color.
Well, speaking of that, what was that fight about with him?
Basically, Vegan was like, "Hey, Nick, you're the cuck, and Chicken Eddie's the alpha bull, and you better watch him fuck me in this bed, or we're gonna have a problem." It didn't really work out like that. She was asleep, and Chicken, he wanted to have a three-way. He wanted us all to get naked, and he got on the bed. It started to like get a little bit touchy, and we started getting rough and throwing heads on the bed. Then we went outside, and then Chicken just basically dominated me, held me down, made me his bitch, fucking made my whole fucking gaping, covered my face in blood. And to this day, he beat me up so bad. I feel like chopping off my penis and balls and just jumping off a fucking building, and saying, "Sorry, mom and dad, I was never born a real boy." But yeah, that's basically what happened is Chicken, as Vegan's true lover and main penis number one, was coming in to, flex his authority, and I was resisting his arrest in a way.
Okay. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, I agree. They should go their separate ways.
Yeah. Acid face, let's go.
Don't get acid face.
Nah, I won't get acid face.
Quit shaming people. Oh boy. Chicken exposed your act. What's that?
When? He hasn't been streaming lately. I don't know what the fuck people mean by that. I don't think Chicken knows me well enough to expose anything.
He's not even around no more. I think it's more than just that.
I love Nishmat. I love the combined spirit of all living things more than drugs and addiction.
Yeah, I think there's a drug issues and mental health. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? I don't know you, but from this conversation.
That's fair enough. From an outsider perspective, I will say this: if I never smoked meth, most of the shit probably would have happened the same way, and the voice would still be there. It just is what it is.
All right. Yeah, everybody's saying the same thing. You guys should just go your separate ways.
Like, there's no voices right here. There's no voices around here.
Is there anything else you want to share with the people about you?
Well, I'm still going to be streaming in Arizona a little bit until I save up the money to get to California. If anybody's interested in creating sort of a private bodyguard squad, a team of tall, attractive women that could physically overpower and subdue VP to protect me and also the passengers of the Valley Metro Transit system, hit me up on Instagram. We can I can make sure that you're trained and ready to go, and we could do your job, and you can protect me. You can protect innocent people around me from vegan on the light rail.
Are you for real? I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
Hot, tall Nubian queens to the front of the line.
I'm going to put your channel link in the chat and VP's because I forgot to the other night and I felt bad.
All right.
So here's here's a link to his channel. And then I'll get VP's here.
Hey, Trevor Leahy. Nice.
Oh. Did you guys get it? Did it work? Did you have fun when you were with Nano?
Yeah, Nano's really based. Like, VP made it seem like Nano was gonna tell me, "Oh, it's all in your head. You're fucked up, Nick." But no, like Nano, she has very slightly different perspectives on what gang stalking is and some of the nuances of it. But for the most part, Nano and I are on completely the same page. And she was really based and cool about it. And her boyfriend's also a super cool dude. That guy's based. Oh shit. And yeah, it was really cool hanging out with Nano. Hopefully I get to see her again when I go to Cali.
Okay. Nano thinks you need meds. That's what somebody.
That's what VP said.
No. Who said that?
Nano didn't say. Nano and I had this conversation. Nano said that she takes, like, Nano has gang stalking and the voices. Like, Nano has the voices too, right? But Nano said that because the voices say shit to her, that makes her feel so threatened and afraid, that she likes to take the meds because they make her feel less, like, afraid and threatened. So, that's basically what she said. Nano didn't say I'd need to take meds. She said I should, it'd probably be better if I took them, just be so I wouldn't feel like in fear and shit. But I don't think I need the meds because I talked to Nano about this. It's like, well, the voices don't really make me feel afraid or like anxious anymore. Like, now I'm used to them. Now I know that chances are there's not a guy with a gun about to walk out of that fucking closet door, or something like that. So I don't think I need the meds because I don't really feel like afraid when I hear the voices threatening to kill me and say, "We're gonna shoot him in the head. We got you in our sights. You're gonna die. It's all fucking faggot." When I say shit like that, I'm not really afraid anymore. I could go throughout my fucking day. I could, get bipolar, pop at Circle K, smoke my cigarettes at the bus stop. The voices could go on and on and on. I'm not really tripping out about them.
Well, that's scary.
Oh yeah, gang stalking is really fucked up. I had shit that was not voice related, not schizophrenia, meth related. It happened to be in Ohio. It was really, really spooky, and I won't get into. I mean, I am under surveillance. I think the FBI has been involved with organized crime and done some illegal shit to me and other people. It's not really schizophrenia. It's just life in America. It's just, it's what happens when we don't respect each other's rights. That's what it is. I'm not mentally ill. It's just people don't respect the rights in the law as it was written.
So you don't think you have any kind of mental illness of anything?
I mean, I'm not mentally ill. I'd say I'm facially and like skeletally ill. Like, I don't have an attractive Neanderthal, Nazi super soldier, fucking square jawline, fucking alpha predator face. And I have male pattern baldness. I'm bald, and I'm under 6 foot tall, and my penis is 6 inches. So all those factors combined put me at a way higher risk of sewer slide than like voices or depression or anything stupid like that. I think I don't need pills or medications. I think what I could use would be a lot of plastic surgery to make my face look more like alpha and attractive, and a hair transplant. And I mean, the surgery where they break your bones to make you taller, that's really expensive and it fucks your legs up. So unfortunately, I'm stuck at 5'7". But I think if I just got like $100,000 of plastic surgery for my face, and went to Panama and had stem cells injected into my penis and had it like stretched out and shit, make it like 8 inches, then I wouldn't have any mental health problems. I'd be cured. But I definitely don't want to use pills. My brain is fine. I just have an ugly face and I'm short and bald, small dick. I don't. Pills don't fix any of that.
I'm sorry.
I'm not mentally ill. I'm genetically ill.
Oh my. Okay. What are you smoking there? What are you smoking?
It's a vape type thing.
Oh, it's a vape? Okay.
Yeah, vegan gave it to me, but somebody gave it to her. So finders keepers.
All right, let's see. Your face is the only thing worth bragging about.
No, it's not. I have asymmetrical chicken eyes. I have a recessed chin. I have buccal fat. I have a narrow palate. I have a Semite nose. There's a lot of things that are. One of my earlobes is connected. The other one's a hanging earlobe. There's a lot of asymmetries and like goblet aspects to my face, VP. Most women, when I talk to them and I try to work game on them, are disgusted by me even thinking I have the right to look in their direction. Every time I say hi to a woman who's at least average, I have my hand on the mace because I'm ready for some fucking 6 foot something Chad to come around and be like, hey, stop bothering that girl. I'm ready to mace a Chad. Whenever I talk to any girl, I'm ready for violence with a man, even if there's no men around.
Hey, Forgotten Whisper, how you doing?
Oh, that's a funny name.
I know, I like it. Hey, VP, did you want to come up here? Because I put the link in there 3 times for you.
Wait, you're in the bushes, Forgotten Whispers? I don't see any bushes around here.
Are you doing true crime or are you doing something funny? Forgotten. Not Wispy.
I wish there was somebody in the bushes around here, especially if it was a hot chick with drugs.
Okay, if you don't have money, how do you get your drugs? Just, you don't have to answer, but.
You know, when sometimes, you know, there's this app called Grindr, and there's trans women on there, and a lot of trans women they smoke meth, and you know, women, they don't like body hair, dude. Like biological women, they look at me and they think I need to go to a gas chamber. They think I need to get sent to the furnace. My genes are despicable. But like trans women, they seem to appreciate me and make me feel really validated and cozy and appreciated. And they also give me free drugs. They also, like, trans women will give me free bath, and they'll give me, like, when I'm done fucking them or whatever, they'll give me like an ice cold bottle of water from their fridge and maybe some snacks. They let me use their toilet and shit. So it's not just drugs I get for free. Like, trans women give me a lot of stuff for free.
Okay. There are people with shorter. Where'd that comic go?
Yeah, they're cocked. They're wasting their lives. They're, like, if your penis is less than 8 inches and you have a job and you pay taxes, you're giving power to the people who crucify you. You're giving people you're rewarding the slave master for whipping you in the back. If your penis is less than 8 inches, you need to, you know, get AKs. You need to gather up your brothers, get armed with fucking Kalashnikov rifles, and, you know, start destroying some idols. Start going to the pagan temples where the disbelievers make offerings to other gods, skyscrapers, capitals, and burn it all down in the name of the Lord in Minecraft.
Hi, Dan. You're always so nice to me. Hold on. The interview has great. I know this is a good interview.
By the way, Coda's mom, I'm very respectful to the tea ladies. They're very respectful to me too.
Oh yeah.
In fact, VP and I were gonna go to Planet Fitness today. I was gonna have a little date with her, but I think she is really mad at me. So, like, VP, if you don't want to go to Planet Fitness today, I will probably be seeing multiple trans ladies tonight. Just let you know.
Okay.
hard facts getting spit in chat. Ooh. Yeah, destroy the economy. That's right. The economy is an idol.
Right. Okay, here you go. I put it in the chat.
Oh, is she about to come on camera and shit?
I think so.
That's cool. I'm down with that. She's gonna start yelling at me.
Somebody else came up here earlier, but their sound didn't work. I don't know who it was. Let me know if it works or not. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. Hello, beautiful.
Hey girl, what's up?
Not much. How you doing?
How do you make it horizontal on fucking StreamYard? I can only do vertical on my phone.
Move your phone horizontally, obviously.
That doesn't work.
It doesn't work on my other iPhone. It might be your phone then, honestly.
The churches will be hiring me. I'm the fucking well, the thing about the three wise men is they are like according to Dan Gibson's idea of Christmas, the three wise men are actually bad guys at first, and then they fucking turn around, are like, you know what, this little baby's the Messiah. We're not gonna snitch. So that's how I see it. I'm dressed up like fucking Moses Christ all year round for nativity scene, and I'm the newborn fucking Moses Christ always. I'm always infant baby mode, even when I have pubes. So VP, are you mad at me? What?
I was talking to Kit.
What,
Oh,
dear?
I can't hear it.
I just think you're a joke and that you lie to me off camera and like have to have like this ego on camera and it's like super
Me?
immature. No, not you, not you. No.
Oh, I'm
girl,
like, what?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm obviously talking to Nick.
Okay, okay.
I just think it's funny, like all the times you tell me you love me that you can't even admit that on camera. You look pathetic. And honestly, like, I don't know what you expect from me if you can't be real with your chat about how you feel about me. Because you're basically leaving me here wondering what the fuck you want. And if I ever meant anything to you, you act like you hate me. You make me wonder if you hate me and you're just using me. I mean, you've done so many things to me to make me have no actual certainty about how you really feel about me. So why are you still so fucking vague and so pathetically fucking closeted on your fucking camera with your viewers involved? I'm just wondering.
I mean, you get really toxic.
What is it? What do you want, Nick? Those questions that you asked and she asked and you kind of like avoided. You know,
I mean, for example,
glazed over.
You'll never let go of the fact that after Christmas Eve, when Chicken put me in my place and made your pussy wet, dominating me and smacking my skull into the pavement like an alpha male.
You know that didn't happen.
You had already been talking to him forever.
You're a delusional liar, and you had no grounds to me when you did to me. Absolutely no fucking grounds. You're pathetic. You thought I did something, so you sabotaged me. You thought you had no actual evidence of it. Like, you didn't have evidence. Sure. Me and Jacob both hung out with Chicken because we wanted to say goodbye to him. He was supposed to leave, and we didn't want to upset you. What does that have to do with? But you guys have been saying goodbye
for months and months and meeting up and shit. Like, I went through the text. It's very, very sad. It was
It was the course of 1 month because it was a month after he fucking beat the shit out of you. Which, by the way,
no, it's not, dude.
Yeah, Nick, why don't you break through my phone again and break my trust since I've never done that to you? Why don't you do it again? Do all the things to me that I haven't fucking done to you and then claim I've done them to you so you can sabotage me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, I'm not going to go through your phone. I'll admit it. I have a small dick and I'm not as good at fucking it as Chicken is. So maybe you just had to fucking cheat on me if it is. I don't care. but the way you were acting was
If
really,
you
really
keep showing
sus.
people I did shit I didn't do, we're never gonna be anything. You have no
Okay.
right to say that I've done these things to you, and you know that, and you've said that to me before, and I think deep down you know that. So why the fuck are you still
I
putting on
think
a
deep
show?
down,
Why
the
are
way
you still
things
putting on a
happened on
show
Christmas
for your
Eve
viewers?
is
Are your
exactly how
viewers
you
so much
wanted it
more
to happen.
important than someone who fucking loves you and cares about you and will do anything for you and take you back over the fucking craziest shit? Are your viewers that fucking important to you?
I mean, I do rely on them for survival. I mean, they are like the viewers are my brothers. I'm my brother's keeper. You know, like
They're not your brothers. They're misogynists online who want to see you burn for their own entertainment. Are you
a lot of them
stupid?
are women. A lot of them are women and hippies and shit too. And there's fucking blacks. I have a fucking diverse audience.
That's what you think.
I have
Catfish is back.
surprisingly I have a large amount of Italian and Lebanese people in my chat.
That's great, Nick. I don't care. My point is they're misogynists who want to see you burn for their own entertainment. And you kiss ass for them and you cuck for
They
them
don't want to see me
while
burn. They want to see me rise.
fucking
They like the
defaming
wings of
me.
a phoenix
While
burning.
defaming me and slandering me and sabotaging me for shit I haven't fucking done to you. Like, what do you want from me?
He's into false police reports.
I didn't make any false police reports. Stop saying that. You know the neighbors did that.
Monique fucking caught you in chat when you're on your way to
Didn't
build.
catch me because she
Dude,
has
that
no
was just
video
one
evidence.
night.
There's nothing. There's literally
If we're gonna
nothing.
talk about all the false police reports, you need to have a 4-hour fucking video with
Hey,
me.
Nick, shut
You
up
need
for
to
a
get
second.
Microsoft
Nick, shut up
PowerPoint
for a second.
presentation.
So all the times that you called the cops on me because it was out of spite.
What, the one
You wanna
time and then
talk
the
about
time that you
wasting
kidnapped me?
taxpayer money? I called the cops on you
When
never
you
until
fucking
you
took me to
sabotaged my
Tolleson?
job and you tried to get me evicted and then you doxed my client. You're disgusting. You're fucking scum.
Yeah, I am scum.
I wish I would have
Acid
fucking
taste my
cheated on you. I
penis.
wish I would have cheated on you. I should have. Then it would feel a little more
Okay.
equal.
I mean, not really, because I would still like be more powerful and get the W because I'm a male,
No, Nick, you
so
don't
I
have a
automatically
W. You're
have
a
empathy. I'm
schizophrenic,
automatically the
faggot
main
loser
character and
who
the protagonist
literally
in the
has
story.
sabotaged my life over your own stupidity. You talk about being high IQ and you can't even figure out what's real and what isn't, you fucking schizophrenic. Like, fuck you.
She had Joker in her voices too.
Nick,
You heard him on Hill.
he was being nice to you. Nobody hears
No,
the
he heard
voices
it
you
like
hear.
he heard it as they
He
said
would
it
try
without
to
me
send
saying
me and
anything
my
about it.
roommate videos where he would say there were voices. Me and my roommate would listen forever, and
No, you
there
wouldn't.
was nothing on them.
You listen
And
to
he-
15 seconds and you wouldn't even pay attention to like the part that you have. You listen to all the noise. You wouldn't
Isn't it
listen
funny how
behind the
the
noise.
roommate that's been around for all of this agrees with me on like 80 to 50 to 90?
Isn't it funny how nobody even? Isn't it funny when something like that, which requires attention and time,
Isn't
people
it
just
funny
don't want to
how
give it
you
to somebody who
like to
they
blame
assume is a
me
schizo
for
or a
false
retard
police
anyway?
reports
Like,
when it was the neighbors who
what-
did it? Isn't it funny how you can't be truthful about anything? You just like to
yeah,
make
I
me
mean,
look
you've
bad?
admitted that the neighbors fucking lied to police report. Well,
Yeah,
remember
they
when you freaked
told the
out because the
cops I
sewage
didn't
was
hear that,
overflowing?
Nick.
They
I
fucking
told the
the
cops
neighbors
I
were
have
ready
done
for you to
nothing
go
but
to
have your
jail when the
back. I got
fucking
the
toilet
property
was
manager to let you
overflowing.
back in. I got the property manager to let you back in and sorted stuff out about you and Ethan. Like, fuck you. All I've done is fucking have your back. Do you fucking want to throw that away? Is it fucking
Except
that
when you
worthless
don't.
to you? Fuck you. I've done nothing but be on your side, take you back when I shouldn't have, loved you when you have used me, and destroyed my life. You don't deserve that, Nick.
I don't believe in the
here.
words.
I'm still here. And I want to believe the things you tell me, but then you go on fucking chat and you can't even be real with your viewers. What the fuck do you want from me? It's like child.
You want to go Planet Fitness later?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Are you gonna call me?
Yeah, after this interview already. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
But then tonight, I can't help. I have plans tonight though. I am gonna hang out with my homies if you don't mind.
What does it mean when you say you're gonna hang out with your homies? You claimed you cheated on me with more than one trans, by the way. So how do I believe you about anything? Like, I'm sorry. What do you want me to believe when you talk this much shit?
Next time you want some confidence, just stand next to me and just look at me and then kind of compare me to all the other dudes you see on the sidewalk, and then kind of like lay out the mathematical probability of me cheating on you with trans that are at least boner level. Like you could give the average guy a boner. Like put it this way: the only women or trans women I can attract are going to be fat and old and ugly, right? So that makes my wee soft. So it's not worth my time. So just imagine that like I'm too subhuman to get what I want, and then you win.
Yeah, Bill. So your lack of options doesn't mean that it wouldn't happen if you had the option. So prove that to me.
I mean, I have proven that to you because I just lied. I actually have a bunch of really hot as fuck options on my Instagram fucking DMs fucking right now,
You
and
should
I
go
would
take them
fucking.
up. Go take them up then. I'm not gonna have a
Well,
problem
no,
getting
because
any.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting with my heart in a special place for that tall virgin Nubian queen to show up. I need a dark-skinned black woman,
So are you
dark
just
as
hanging
night,
out with me until that comes along? Is that what you're
until
waiting
that
for?
Nubian
Are you
princess.
just waiting with me until
Yeah,
that comes
I'm
around?
just getting out of that.
Well, then say something else other than the shit you say, or I don't know what to believe.
All right, vegan. I appreciate you. You know, you're like cozy, like 56% of the time, and you know your skin is smooth and soft, and
Here, I'll ask you on camera what I ask you all the time. What does this mean to you? What does this relationship mean to you? Do you want to be in it?
I mean, yeah. You gotta let me have my multiple wives and shit though, to spread my
Nick, you
seed.
know that's never gonna happen. And I told you I would play with a girl for your benefit, but I'm never gonna be sharing a fucking family with other bitches. Like that's never gonna fucking happen. You know, we had this
Well,
conversation yesterday, and you seem to be at least accepting of it.
okay.
I deserve to be number one, and I'll play
Okay,
around with other
listen,
bitches for
you're
you.
gonna be my number one. I'll be loyal to you and all that, unless if the secret Stacy harem fucking search and rescue unit comes in a helicopter off of ropes and they break into a window and they rescue me. They put me in a fucking search and rescue bag and they
Ryan,
haul
isn't
me
it
out and
funny
take
how
me
you
to
frame
the backside.
everything? How you frame everything like I'm just holding you captive when honestly, like I ask you constantly, do you want this? And you say yes. So how am I holding you captive if you're the one who's
Well, you're
actively
not, because all my
continuing?
stuff's out of your apartment. I'm homeless now. You can't hold me captive. So whenever I'm around you, it's like my own will and consent. Like I consent to being around you now.
Nick, I didn't fucking call the cops on you, and I didn't fucking lie to the cops. You got to stop fucking telling people that shit. I didn't fucking cheat on you. What is wrong with you? I mean, is
Well,
it
we're
for
not going to
bait? Is
argue
it for
any of
dono
those
bait?
points right now,
Can you
because
stop using me for dono bait?
I haven't even fucking streamed. This isn't even my stream. I'm not using you dono bait, dude.
Nick, you
I
know the
don't get
same
any
people
money from
watching
this.
this will be watching your streams later.
That doesn't mean they're going to donate to me. They're probably going to not donate to me because they know we're going to Planet Fitness. They're probably going to be like, IBL's a cuck, IBL's a simp. We're not giving them any money. That's probably
And
what's
that
going to
bothers
happen.
you, and you don't like that, and so then you kiss their ass later on.
I don't have to kiss their ass. I
You
just have
kiss
to
their
actually
ass
do
by telling them
IRL.
everything
I
they
have to
want to
get off
hear.
my
They hate
ass.
me, so you literally tell them what they
I don't
want
have
to
to
hear to
kiss
make me
their
look
ass.
as
I have
bad
to
as you
take my
can.
ass away from the seated position where others can kiss mine.
I don't think you understand that, Nick. I don't think you understand how to make other people kiss your ass. You literally are like on a fucking platform shitting on me constantly. And that's when you get attention, by the way. Sure, you make good content and then you talk about me and you get views. And it's kind of crazy because what you tell me off camera and what you tell your viewers are two different fucking things.
Yeah. My viewers, they can't reach through the screen and do things to me. I'm like way less threatened by my viewers.
So then
So
when you
like,
tell me, then again, so if you're claiming that I hold you captive and you're worried I'm going to be mean, but you don't want to admit that some of this has been your choice.
I mean, at this point, ever since I got my stuff into storage unit, everything has been my choice because like fucking, there's nothing that ties me. So like, yeah, every time we've hung out after the storage unit, it's been consensual.
Nick, that's not a good answer. That's not going to fly. You literally didn't have to use me for months. You could have fucking done your own fucking shit. You had options. You stayed with me. Admit that you wanted to, or tell me that you
All right.
didn't.
If I admit that I want to stay with you and all that, will you come pick me up and we get some fucking ices at Circle K and go to Planet Fitness?
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, I want to be with you. Let's get some ices, man.
All right,
I'm
man.
thirsty. You have weed? I want to smoke weed. You got weed?
Roommate gave me some money for weed, so yeah.
This
All right,
ain't
let's
a
go.
script, is it?
Huh?
No way.
Huh?
There's no script, right?
No, I kind of like pushed the boundaries the other night on the train, and that's what I was kind of telling people. Like,
No, just right now.
Right now, no, this is not a script.
Okay, I didn't think so.
We're just, I mean, like, there's a, like, when we fight, like, there's a difference between, like, us fighting and then, like, us trying to be heard with each other, I think. And, like, when we're fighting, there's a maliciousness about it. But when we're trying to be heard, like, the fact that Nick was instantly like, hey, like, I'll tell them what you want, like, me to, I'll clarify for you, like, that's the only thing I fucking asked for. Like, I don't want to be sitting here wondering what the fuck you really feel about me because you can't be honest with your chat. And like, that's fine. Like, and I think you're kind of showing everybody right now that, like, you do want to be with me, and that's cool. So, like, yeah, let's go kick it. But you got to give me more validation on your chat. Like, think about this. Like, your chat to you, Nick, is like your bros. If you talk to your bros disrespectfully about your girl, you don't respect your girl. Like, so
the guys who get the most girls don't respect their girls. It's called being, when you have good genetics, especially, you don't have to respect women. They just respect you for existing. It's called biology.
I'll stab you.
And if you did, you'd get away with it, and the Scottsdale police would say I stabbed myself somehow.
Probably.
My devices start overheat, so if I randomly get disconnected, it's because it's overheating.
Just text me where you want me to meet you.
All right.
Can I dox it for stream right here?
That's up to you.
Dorsey. Oh wait. I'll just text you because I'm not a
Okay.
Dorsey Apache. I'm a different one.
All right, Instagram me, okay?
All right.
All right, love you.
Illy.
All right, bye.
Bye, Vegan.
Bye, guys.
Is Vegan gone yet? I gotta talk to the trains. I was kidding.
Shut up.
Well, thank you, Incel, for this interview.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
And-
Kate, thank you so much for having both of us on. I think that, like, honestly, like, you probably just tapped into something that most interviewers haven't, like, thought of, which is getting both sides.
Yeah.
Honestly, and that's incredible. That's content, it is, whether that's what you were aiming for or not. Like, I appreciate
it was. I mean, if you watch my channel, I do mainly true crime, but I do other things, and I want to hear both sides.
I
mean,
think
like,
everybody does, yeah.
Like when I talk to killers, okay, people that have killed, because I want to hear their side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People think it's weird, but
I don't think it's weird. I think it's just you're a compassionate person, and you're a think outside of the box, or you're not so narrow-minded and closed-minded that you only see one side. And I wish more people were like that, honestly.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you.
I'm here for you.
Thank you so much.
I'm here. And
All
you know what? You should start doing your panels, I think.
Yeah, I might. I would have to have a plan, because the ones that I plan out and orchestrate and, like, get people, like, involved in, those seem to be really big. But the ones I just kind of wing, they're not very big. So I don't know. But
because I did watch that one.
Which one? The one on my birthday?
I don't know. It was a while ago.
The All Girls Just Want to Have Podcasts?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah.
I had all the IP2 girls in that one, and that was hard because so many, like, I would say 80% of the IP2 girls really are chill or like each other a lot, and then there's a 20% of the hater girls that just, like, cause problems with everything.
Yeah.
And so we even got some of those girls on there, and it was interesting. But we had Trina on there. Trina was on there.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Trina
she
was. She was, yeah.
Is that the one that Alice?
Yes.
Got into it. Yes. Yep.
That was a good stream. I don't know. I'd like to do more, like, organized ones like that. I'd have to talk to some of the other streamers and see what they wanted to do and some of my viewers. But right now, like, I'm just trying to, like, I'm probably going to have to, like, move out of my house in the next month, and, like, my sister's going to take my pets, and I'm going to have to, like, just make money and sleep in my car for a few months. I'll probably couch surf too, but that's where my focus is right now. But when I get to a place where I can make some content,
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got bigger things to think about. I was just, saying.
No,
'Cause you
there's
got a
been
good following.
yes, I really do. I
Yeah.
really, 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 really do. I'm so lucky because honestly, like, yeah, I don't know how many people can be as grateful for their families as I have been. Like, they don't just pay my way or anything. Like, I have to work my ass off, but like, if I
Yeah.
fall, they're always there to pick me up, and they always support me under almost any circumstances. So I'm
Right.
very lucky to have that because not everybody, even this stuff with Nick, like my mom, if I care about him and I'm good with him, my mom's good with him. She doesn't hold grudges. She's not, fighting me about it.
Yeah.
She'll express her concerns, but she won't step on my toes. So
All right. So you're going to pick them up right now?
I need to check my Instagram, but I believe I am. Let's see
Well,
here.
you be you be safe and as happy as you can be.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying. But
But like I said, I think it's toxic right now. And if you guys go your separate ways, get your shit together and then come back. I'm just saying. I know I'm a nobody.
no, you guys are all not wrong. Like I see everything everyone else is seeing, and honestly, I'd probably give the same advice if I were on the outside too. It's just like when you're involved in it, it's just a little different because emotions are complicated. And like I said, I kind of just needed to know, I needed to call him out on a few things publicly because like I said, if you're going to say one thing to me and one thing to chat, like, what do you expect for me to believe? Like, I'm not going to know what to believe. So, like, honestly, like, even the fact that we just got him on camera admitting some of the things he said he won't normally say on stream, like, it's kind of a big step for him. I'm not saying pat on the back, like, good for you for being, like, you know, what you should be. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know.
Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna get going, but thank you for coming on panel, and I hope it wasn't horrible.
No, it actually was great. And I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it.
Yeah. See, you'll see the look on my face. I'm like, what? Is this
I
for
know.
real?
I know. I was like, and
I
then he's
don't
like,
mean to laugh. I'm like, wow.
well, we're fighting. I'm like, we're shitting on each other. And then he's like, do you want to come meet me at Planet Fitness? Like, yeah, sure.
People are gonna be like, what the fuck? I can tell it was real, but then I kept looking at chat. This is fake. This is scripted. And I'm like,
It's just, it's too crazy for people to really wrap their heads around or process, I'm sure. But I think a lot of people actually have probably had similar experiences. It's just been off camera. So it's not as obvious,
yeah,
but this is like public. This is public. So everybody thinks they get a window into it. They, like you said, people are only just able to see like so much, which does not flesh out the context at all. Um, so
yeah,
I think you did a good job trying to expose some of that in a good way.
yeah. I was doing my best, asking, questions, and majority of them were mine.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right, you guys.
No, we prompted some talk.
You know what I should do? Okay, I got my Missouri Mondays where I have families of their murdered kids. So I let them have a panel, and then I'm going to do ones with my criminals, and I should do the streamer one. One
You
day a
should.
week.
No, you should. You should get
One day a
Jewel
week.
and Attila. Like you should get
Oh, that would be awesome.
in 1 week.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, Jewel and Attila, or like, oh my gosh, who else? If you could
Jewel.
get Allison Chicken sides to stories, like that'd be fascinating. I don't know if you could do that because Chicken doesn't want anything to do with the internet anymore, but yeah, definitely Jewel and Attila, like reach out to them.
Yeah.
See if you can get any interviews with them, because I bet you like that would be good.
I think they are separated.
I heard that too recently. I didn't hear why or what happened though.
She hasn't said anything. I just seen her live the other
Right.
day, and she was showing her room, and they're not together no more. I don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
But
All right. Well, you let me know how things go. Okay. I'm here for you. You know that.
I do. I appreciate you. Thank
I
you.
appreciate you. So if you come live, I'll be in the chat.
All right.
All
I'll see you
right.
around.
All right.
Bye, girl.
Love ya. I want to thank everybody who came through. Okay. I'm a little lost for words right now. These are IRL streamers. Yeah. See, I've been watching IRLs for 3 years. And it just got really, really toxic. Grandma, where the hell have you been, Grandma? I'm going to kick your ass. You're grounded. You're out of here. All right, guys. I think at the very end that was not scripted, but I don't know. I don't know. I just want to thank them again for, coming on my panel. Wispy, when you going live? Where's my Aussie friend at? Where'd you go? Okay, everybody. I'm going to get going for now. I might be back later. What? Oh, I'm telling you. I'm kind of lost for words right now, believe it or not. See, what it used to be is they did skits or they just went in public pressing people, okay? That kind of stuff. But then it turned into RVs and making each other content and drugs and alcohol. So it's not as fun as it used to be. It's hard to watch, actually. But I'd always check on the people that, I like to see if they're okay. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Sub up if you want. If you don't, that's cool. I got a TikTok and Facebook and another YouTube channel, and it's called Conversations of a Killer. All right, guys. Thank you. You know what? I'll do an update on this shit. That's what I'll do. Yep. Goodbye.